how to face your fears. Let's discuss. This is Antoinette Williams, the founder of FAB, Personal Growth and Development. FAB stands for Focus, Attitude, Behavior. Focus on that attitude to change your behavior. Why? Because change begins within. So today is the best day ever to discuss fear. Number one, fear. Fear is necessary at times, right? Because it keeps us cautious, preventative measures for that just in case. What if this happens? What if that happens? However, fear is also not real. It's not real. It's not something that you can touch. It is imaginary. It's in our mind. It's in our mind. And the best way to face fear is to face it head on. So if you are scared to fail, scared to succeed, scared to do something, the only way to face it is to do it. Just do it. And I share this with you because it is very important that we understand how fear can stop us, how fear can literally change the whole trajectory of our lives, because we didn't take that risk. We didn't take that chance because we allowed other people's fears to dictate our action or inaction, right? Sometimes you might have a goal. Let's say you have a vision. Let's say you want to try something new and you share it with someone else. And because of their fear, oh no, girl, I would never do that. You're not scared? For instance, I can share my own personal example, right? I was working at a gas station, working overnight. And it's like, was anyone else going to be there? Like, no, I'll be there by myself. Oh no, you're a woman. Anything could happen. What if they try to rob the place? What if this happens? What if that happens? If I allowed what other people thought or their fears, if I allowed it to project onto me and then I internalized it, then I wouldn't have done the job. I wouldn't have taken the job. I would not have taken that risk. I have taken many risks in my life, and there are many that did not agree with it. But this is my life to live, just like you have your life to live. And if we allow fear to dictate what we will and won't do sometimes, well, we won't get the results that we're looking for. So if you're scared of heartbreak because you've already had your heart broken and there's a fear now, like, I don't want to experience that again. By allowing this fear to take over, you'll never open up to be loved again. And you probably have so much love to give, so why wouldn't you, right? And yes, you should give yourself that love. But let's also be open and receptive to new love. Just because that last person did what they did does not mean that everyone is going to do it, right? You have those that'll complain about a job, complain about it, and they've been there for a bajillion years and won't go anywhere else because they are scared. They're scared. Well, who's going to hire me now? I'm old. Who's going to hire me now? I don't know anything about this new technology and I can't do it. I mean, if I could do it, then I would do it, but I can't, And my grandma, Joni, she definitely said that if you say that you can't, then you won't. Can't equals won't. Because whatever you tell yourself is what you will believe. So if you face the fear head on, that means you're going to take the action. And whatever happens, happens. Okay? So it's not about, oh my goodness, now I'm starting over. No, because now you're starting with experience. Do not allow fear to dictate your life. There are so many people that did not do what they really wanted to do because of fear. They had the opportunity to travel abroad, across the oceans, to learn something new, to be trained by the best, but they allowed fear of airplanes to stop them. I know many people that during COVID, they were scared. They were so fearful. And I understand, especially with all the changes and nobody knew what was going to happen. But because of their fear of going into the hospital or catching COVID, they didn't do what they needed to do for them. And now they're no longer here. There are so many people that had dreams and goals, aspirations of things that they wanted to do, but they did not do because of fear. They did not move forward. They did not head in the direction. And their life probably, most likely, would have been different if they faced their fears. So I have learned from them what not to do. because you can surely, truly learn from anyone of what to do, what not to do, what works and what does not work. So I'm sharing with you today, if you are fearful of something, the best way to handle the fear is to face it head on. You can do it. You're going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. You won't be the first. You won't be the last, okay? And it's not about what happens to you, but what will you do about it? What separates you from anyone else? I believe in you, and I need you to believe in you. And even if you cannot, borrow some of my faith, borrow a little bit of my belief, and believe in yourself. And let's face our fears head on, okay? Why? Because we have an attitude of gratitude. We are grateful for what we have and excited for what's to come. But don't stand in your own way, and don't let fear stop you from living your best life, okay? We got things to do, baby. Yeah. And we're going to make it happen. So I want you to have an amazing day. Know that you are loved, you are supported, and know that this message has been brought to you by Fab, Personal Growth and Development. Now, Fab is right here on YouTube, so you might as well tell a friend to tell a friend about this Fab life. And if you haven't, well, subscribe, okay? Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Come join the Fab family. So happy to have you. I do hope you have an amazing day, because I know I will. Talk to you soon.